Hey guys, Mac or Hex here. Today I'm gonna bring you a video tutorial on how I make my graphics. First off, you're gonna need to have Cinema 4D, well, preferably, and you're just gonna wanna add in a text, make the depth 100, and I'm gonna be using this guy's signature. I'm gonna be making Voice's signature for this video. He said he wanted purple and black, so I'm going to make it say voice, and he wants a creepy kind of font, so find the font you want. It does matter for this, but just find a matching font that you want, make sure it looks good, etc, etc. And he had a suggested font, AR. It was like, yeah. This is how I usually find something. I'm not really seeing anything, so I'll be back once I find it. Alright, I'm back. The font I picked was Spiker. I couldn't really find anything that creepy, so, yeah. This is just, for a free signature that I'm making. Well, here's your choice here. First off, you're actually gonna wanna, I accidentally made one. Copy that, and then paste it, and then you're gonna make this one 50. You're gonna make the second one 50, I mean, and then put it in the middle. That's what I usually do. And now you're yeah. Okay, now I'm just gonna take the second one, go to caps, and put on fillet cap, and then again fillet cap, and it should have that kind of step look, like that. Yeah. I'm just gonna zoom in. He said he wants purple and black. I'll be leaving the links to this kind of stuff. I have a ton of free crap here. There's all my C4Ds that I have. Some of them. I made some of these. Oops. Yeah. Alright, so now I'm gonna open the materials. And this is what I usually use, the Acres 4D material pack, I mean. He's gonna want black, so I'm gonna make black the outer. And then I'm gonna make purple the inside. And that's what it looks like right there. But I'm gonna zoom that in. And now I'm gonna go to save, make an alpha channel, PNG, so it is transparent, the background. And I usually go to preset, and then I go to 480 by 360, and then I put it to HD TV, and now I make it fit, and I render it. Now that that's rendered, you're just gonna save it to wherever you want. I usually save it to my desktop. As you can see, I have some crap here. Ancient Staff is gonna be used for Dragon Claws was used for Pizza Mafia. Some Minecraft crap over here. Alright, now you're gonna wanna open up. You don't really need this anymore after you saved it. Just wanna open up Photoshop. And then what I do is I usually open, oh my god, best game ever, voice text, I'm sorry, my Photoshop's like really slow on my laptop. Yeah. But let's wait for that to load. Okay, now we're gonna open a new one. And I do 500 by 124 pixels at first. And then I make the image size, constrain, then I make it constrain, and I go to 800, and then it'll change it. Duplicate that, delete this one, so it's not locked, and delete that. And then now, just add your text. If it doesn't really fit, then you can resize it. It's not really going to change anything. Like, see, it looks perfectly fine there. I'm going to open ancient stuff. This was like, he wanted the Zaros symbol, so I'm just going to add that in. And right now, where I'm at, you can pretty much do what you want with it. Like, here, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna duplicate it. And then I am now going to flip it this way. Not exactly the same purple, which, I don't know, we can try to change that by going to adjustments, hue and saturation, colorize, but it'll like change the whole text. Saturation, put that up. That's kind of it, but I'm not gonna do that. Now I usually just go to, yes, this is a huge folder of all my stuff, and lots of flares, materials, models, renders, which someone was asking for today. So I will templates, blah blah blah. Now, what I like to do is I'm going to just use a black backdrop. Oops, wrong one. That's pretty much going to be the background of it. And then it's up to you if you like textures over your text, which I do now sometimes. So I'm going to use this one, some cracked glass. So if you want like a texture over it, like, first off, you're gonna probably want to resize it so that you can get what kind of crap you want on it. But just right click on it and make it a clipping mask, and then not whiten, usually screen. Yeah, screen. And you can change the color of it if you want by doing this exact same thing. Like, I'm gonna make it purple. Like that. Okay, now, this is where I usually get a little crazy. Now that renders, that doesn't really matter. Screenshots, optical flares. These are like my babies of the stuff that I make. Like, I'm not even kidding. They're usually pretty big too, so I'm gonna have to resize this. And I usually do lighten. Let's try screen. Okay, well, it looks like that was overlay, but that's pretty simple. Just take an eraser and make the hardness 0 and erase this, like the edges of it. And then now you just want to duplicate this layer, and then you're going to want to flip it like that, and then put it down in this corner, like right on the edge of the text is what I usually go for. Oh wow, right there. And I'm gonna move this one over a little bit. And now I add what am I saying? I'm really bad at commentaries, if you can't tell. Now I'm usually gonna add, like, smoke or fire, which I have some in here. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna take this. Just copy that. Obviously, you're gonna make it smaller. Or even if you want, you can keep it how it is and just overlay it like that. Soft like that does look kind of good. That looks retarded. I like how it looks with soft light, kind of. But yeah, let's just leave it at soft light. Usually do lighten over the text, but now I'm gonna, it doesn't matter, it depends how you like it. He wanted it really edited, he said, and he wanted like a little bit of yellow if he wanted, but, okay, now I like to add sparks. They look kind of cool. They add to the effect of the flare, in my opinion. So, oh yeah, and to do that, do Control T. To transform it. I'm just gonna add the text so it looks like it's falling off right there. And I adjust it, the hue and saturation again, to match the color. And that's gonna be purple. That's pretty much how I make my signatures. So save it how you want. Voice signature finished. And you can save the Photoshop file, the PDF if you want. It's not up to me. And I'm just gonna close it. And that's pretty much it, guys. So if you like this tutorial, just like it, and thanks. Bye.